When you and your husband married, I doubt you thought divorce would come within the next 10 years, but according to experts, most divorces happen in the first 10 years of marriage. Now, here are the top reasons that are given, and these are in no particular order: infidelity, commitment issues, communication issues, lack of intimacy, and addictions. Well, here's what I find interesting in this information. Porn viewing impacts each of those top 5 reasons for divorce. Let's look at them. The first one, infidelity. Doctors John and Julie Gottman of the Gottman Institute state in an open letter on porn, pornography can also lead to a decrease in relationship trust and a higher likelihood of affairs outside the relationship. Many porn sites now offer an escalation of sexual activity beyond simply viewing porn that includes actually having sex with other individuals. Well, the second one is commitment issues. Commitment to one person for life necessitates working through issues rather than covering them up or walking away from the commitment when life gets hard. And life does get hard from time to time, doesn't it? When Dave and I met with our counselor to begin the arduous journey to repair our marriage after the damage from porn use, the counselor mentioned that, like other addictions, porn could be a medication of choice to deal with unresolved pain issues. Without realizing it, porn created distance between us. Number 3, communication issues. My marriage relationship was fairly strong. We thought we communicated well and knew we could always improve like anyone else, but any secret threatens your communication. And keeping secrets feels exhausting. You must guard your words at all times so you don't slip and let the secret come out. Dave says that once his secret porn addiction came out, he felt relieved. After struggling for years to overcome it, he knew now he would get some help. The fourth one is lack of intimacy. An intimate relationship at its best means I can be myself with my husband and he with me. We spend time learning about each other, not just sexually, but in every area of our lives. Porn interferes with the desire to work on that intimacy. If you can get the physical high from sex without having to figure out the foreplay and intricacies of stimulating your partner, porn seems much easier. In a 2014 study by Szymanski and Stuart Richardson, they state, despite porn's promise of improving consumers' sex lives, research shows that consuming porn is associated with decreased sexual satisfaction. And 5, addictions. Not everyone who sees porn becomes an addict. I remember my first exposure many years ago. I felt disgusted by what I saw and didn't seek it out. But like any addiction, a person who gets exposed and then feels the tug toward porn may take a second look and feel titillation or reward. And then the addictive cycle can begin. Well, here's the good news. You and your spouse might be dealing with porn addiction in your marriage, but it doesn't have to mean a divorce. I get asked this question in almost every client conversation. Is my marriage over because of porn? Well, it doesn't have to be. However, if your marriage survives the devastating effects of porn use or addiction, it will be because you and your spouse make some drastic heart, life, behavioral, and relational changes. You choose whether you will do whatever it takes to heal yourself in your marriage. No counselor or coach can do that for you. Dave and I were told early in our recovery journey that we would get out of coaching and counseling what we put into it. We had to take each session seriously and do the work required to change and forge a new healthy self-image and relationship. I'm so thankful we both made that decision. 15 years later, I'm grateful to be married to my Dave, and I'm blessed to have a brand new marriage, one that's built on complete transparency and trust. If you need help taking your step forward toward healing, please reach out. I promise to listen without judgment, point to God, who is the source of all healing, and hear your fears and pain, and help you decide on your next step. There is hope if you choose to do the necessary work. Hop on over to KirstenDSamuel.com and click the blue button. Let's talk.